Hi everybody, it's your Pilates instructor Alana, and today we are back with another exercise tutorial. We're doing your sideline leg spring series, so your side kick series, and that consists of your front and your back, your up and your down, your circles, reverse, and then your bicycle. Something to note, if it ever makes sense, you can do for your traditional leg spring series too, not just your sideline leg springs. If you ever feel like the leg spring itself is just too heavy and you want to get the benefits of the series but with less tension, swap out your leg spring with your arm spring. So this is my arm spring. I think you can tell this thickness. The thickness is different. So the arm spring a little lighter, leg spring a little heavier. You would just swap the handle out and place the strap. So that's just an option. You can do that pretty much with any series as well too. So if you're doing your arm series lying down and you feel like that spring is too heavy, you can always swap out that spring for, let's say, your rollback bar spring. It's thinner, it's not as much tension. Maybe you'll get more range of motion. Just something to consider. So we're going to start, I'll start facing you, and similar to, let's say, your hip stretch, which I have another video for, you line up the same way. So your elbow comes back into the corner, you scoot your hips back. So your hips and your shoulder and your elbow are one straight line, legs a little forward. Slide this top foot in and then take your foot into the strap. And you'll notice here, I've got socks on and I'm going to press this leg forward and down. And I like keeping my socks on for when I do my bicycle, and I'll show you. So first things first, really reach out into that spring, find that traction, and then lift the leg up hip height, and you're going to kick it front and back. Front and back. And my hand is here. So this is typical to keep the hand here. Some people will take the hand like this. I just like to keep my hand here. And I'm doing my best to keep my chest open and really reach that bottom leg. And press, 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 press. And I'm doing my best to keep my top hip stacked and not roll my hips backwards. Do about 8, let's say, thereabouts. And then you'll take heel on top of heel. So find that external rotation. You reach out into that spring and reach out to lower down. So it's easy, especially with this series, to let the spring take over. So watch the difference between this and this. I'm really reaching. So don't let the spring yank you. Let's do about 3 more. And then we'll go for our circles. So do again about 8 of these. Let's say that's 8. Let's say that's 8. And then we're going to take the leg forward, up. Now as I bring the leg back, I'm rotating my hip and together. We'll do 3 this direction. Front, I rotate my hip and together. 1 more. Rotate. And now reverse. Take the leg back, up, and around. 3 total. I like wearing my socks just because I like my foot to kind of just feel free in the strap here. So now I'm going to go for my bicycle. I take the leg forward. I bend. Think heel to seat. Now think knees together. Now try to keep your heel to your seat as you take the leg back and then extend the leg and do it again. 3 this direction. Bend past knees, extend and reach. And really important, just do your best. Keep your stomach pulled in here. And then we reverse. Take the leg back. Try to keep reaching the leg back as you bend the knee. Fold the knee in and then extend. Reach. Take the leg back. Fold and extend. And 1 more. Really reach it, really reach it, really reach it. Bend it. Fold it in. And then if you feel so inclined, you can give yourself a little stretch. Maybe your toes can find this bar here. You can give yourself a nice split stretch. And if you're so inclined, you can take your foot out of the strap and carefully come up into a front split type of a stretch. Just go where you can. Okay, and then you would just go to the other side. So that is your side kick series. So just be mindful, use your stomach. It's really easy to let this happen as the leg goes front and back. Just try to keep this solid. do your best to keep your top shoulder open. So think of keeping your shoulders stacked instead of letting it round forward. It's the same as your side kick series on your mat. You're just doing your best to keep your chest open. All right, if you have any questions, leave them below in the comments. But until next time, bye everybody.